All righty. We're live here at American Family Field here. You may remember it as Miller Park, though. Still holds the familiarity with the Milwaukee Brewers. It's the St. Louis Cardinals at the Milwaukee Brewers for this homestand, a 4-game series getting started here. Miles Michaelis is on the mound. He is 0 for 5 in this series, the season rather. Aaron Ashby is pitching for the Brewers. He's pitched 7 games with an ERA of 3.23. We get set in this one. Nolan Arenado has 11-game hitting streak right now. Here comes the pitch. Here's a high fly ball over to the left and foul.
Oh! 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Grounder, diving, can't make the play, and so Nolan Arenado is safe with a base hit. That's ripped through the infield. So Arenado hits this ball. The second baseman there, Bryce Terrain, is not able to get there in time. Nolan Gorman takes his curveball, strike inside, 0-1. Two to count. Nolan Gorman leads the Cardinals in runs with 25. And there's a base hit for Nolan Gorman. He's aboard. Runners at first and second now for the Cardinals here on the top of the first. Brandon Crawford now up to bat. And there's a base hit for Brandon Crawford. Runner's coming home. And he's safe. So the Cardinals have an early 1-0 lead here. Wow. Nice job by Brandon Crawford to place that into the left field there. He's able to drive home a run.
No ball, 1 strike.
So 1-0, the Cardinals lead here in the top of the first. Appreciate you for being back with us. A bit of a technical difficulty there. And there's a base hit for Paul Goldschmidt, and that'll drive home another run. And the Cardinals are off to a really good start here and lead 2-0. Nice job, Cardinals. The ball was ripped right through to center field. Paul Goldschmidt gets an RBI single. Matt Carpenter, he's batting 5th in the lineup. Runners at first and second, and a foul tip to the left. Out of play. And a swing miss on the slider. Got him to chase on that just outside the zone, so he's down in the hole 0-2. And a swinging miss on the slider, so Carpenter strikes out for the first out. Dylan Carlson. Takes a ball outside, 1-0 the count. There's a short hop grounder, thrown to second, thrown to first, and double play. Cardinals hitting to a 4-6-3 double play. Cardinals, though, pick up 4 hits, strand 2 runners, and get 2 across the plate. They lead 2-0 here after the top of the first. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Miles Michaelis, he has pitched 7 games so far this season. He's got an 0-for-5 record with an ERA of 6.25. Miles' last outing really struggled, had to get pulled out of the game early. The Cardinals, they still lost that game. Christian Yelich. The first delivery is strike at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
1-1. No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 delivery. And a foul tip to the left, so that evens up the count. 2-2. Grounder hit to Crawford, throws it to first, and there is 1 down. Yelich will ground out. Here's the lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Got Christian Yelich, and that's William Contreras, not Wilson. So the Cardinals, 4-game series here for Milwaukee. As Sal Frelick gets set here. The pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And a ball just outside the zone. 1-0. There's a ball lifted high into center field. Base hit for Sal Frelick. And the Brewers have a runner aboard at first with only 1 out. William Contreras, batting .260. Ball taken outside, 1-0. William Contreras is Wilson Contreras' brother. Oh my goodness, this ball is lifted high, deep, way back. Carlson with a nice play up against the wall, gets the out. Nice job by Dylan Carlson to get that play. He had to track all the way up against the wall to get that out. But nice job. Could have been a home run there. There's a base hit. That's ripped into right field. Runners aboard at first and third now with 2 outs for the Brewers. Jake Bowers, he's batting .216 here. Takes a strike. 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1 to count. And foul tipped that one, so he's down in the hole. 1-2. Runners at first and third. Michaelis looking to get out of the jam here. And couldn't get him to chase on that slider. So the count is now 2-2. The pitch. And strike at the knees. Struck him out looking. Bowers did not like the call on that. That'll end the inning. Brewers pick up a couple hits. Can't get anything across. Cardinals still lead 2-0. Back right after this. Alec Burleson. He's batting .276. Here comes the pitch. And a swinging, striking miss. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a foul tip. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be rebroadcasted, retransmitted, or redisseminated without the express written consent, as Alec Burleson will strike out, caught looking on that pitch. So there's the first out. Pedro Pages is the Cardinals' backup catcher, as Wilson Contreras, the brother of William Contreras, who's in the lineup for the Brewers, is out due to a left arm fracture.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So Ivan Herrera was in last game. So now they got Pedro Pages is the Cardinals' backup catcher. The 1-1 delivery. And there's a base hit ripped through the infield for Pedro Pages, and he's aboard with 1 out at first. Nice job. Michael Ciani, the left fielder, is playing in this game. Here's a grounder. Could be double play. Throws it to second, and he'll just throw it to second to get the lead runner. So runner aboard is Ciani. It's now at first base. So Bryce Terrain throws it to second. They were thinking 2, but before they were able to throw it to second, Ciani was already in there safe. Ball just out the corner there. 1-0. Arenado is 1 for 1. This will be his second time through the order. There's a high fly ball into right field, playable, and that'll be caught for the out. That's going to end the inning, the half rather. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Cardinals pick up a hit, and they lead 2-0. Bryce Hawkins. He's batting .213. Sliding pitch falls outside the zone. 1-0. There's a grounder. Arenado not able to make. Goldschmidt not able to make the stop, rather. And so there's a runner aboard there for Bryce Hawkins. Nobody out. Runner aboard for the Brewers as struggles look to be still happening for Miles on the mound. Strike in the corner for Bryce Terrain. 0-1 the count. He's batting .236. Takes another strike at the knees. 0-2 now, so he falls into the count. As Miles is not wasting any time. And struck him out. So there's his second strikeout for Miles Michaelis. Sequence of 3 pitches, strike you out. Nice job. Andrew Monstiero batting .246 here. Check swing. Did they say he went around? He did. So there's the first strike there. And a foul tip to the right out of play is 0-2 now to count. Wild pitch, but that'll hold the runner at first in the dirt. Third strikeout, too. Monstiero struck out at that pitch. He swung at that pitch in the dirt. Wow. Nice job there. Boy, did he make him look bad. So Joey Weimer. There's a strike, 0-1 to count.
That's a ball.
And a strike 2, so 1-2 the count. Miles looking to make it another scoreless inning for the Brewers. And a foul out of play. Couldn't get him to chase out on the outside the zone, so that evens the count up at 2-2. Got him to chase on that. Run for the plate. Throws at the first, and that'll end the second inning. Another scoreless inning for Miles. The Cardinals still lead 2-0. Brewers pick up a hit. They still have yet to get their first run. Cardinals Gorman, Crawford, Goldschmidt coming up to bat. Nolan Gorman, he is 1 for 1. Gets set in this one. There's a short hop grounder hit to the shortstop and throws it to first. And there is one down. There is Gorman, grounds out. Brandon Crawford, he is 1 for 1. And a single and an RBI his last time up. Pitch. And 0-1. Oh, 2. He swung at that pitch down and outside the zone just a bit late. So he's down in the hole. 0-2 is Crawford. And a swing early on that. Crawford strikes out for the third strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt, he is 1 for 1. He had a single and an RBI his last time up. And there's a base hit for Paul Goldschmidt. That's good in the corner. This is going to mean extra bases. He's on his way to second. Slide. Or no, he doesn't slide, but he's safe at second. I thought it was going to be a slide there. And Paul Goldschmidt is into second with his fifth double as that ball is just fair down the line in the corner. Wow, that was inches fair down the first baseline. Matt Carpenter, he is 0 for 1 with 2 outs. Runner at second. And a foul tip, 0-1. Carpenter is 0 for 1. Batting .299. Been a great designated hitter for the Cardinals. And he's 0-2 as he really got caught up with that slider. Going off the plate. Looks at the ball. 1-2. So 1-2 the count. And struck him out. Carpenter will swing and a miss on that pitch. Cardinals strand a runner on a hit. They lead 2-0. Miles Michaelis still on the mound for the Cardinals as Christian Yelich gets set for his second time through the order. Ground ball hit to the second baseman, Gorman. He'll throw it to first, and there is one down. Sal Frelick had a single in the first. Pretty good swing of the bat his last time, Hump. Grounder. Goldschmidt bobbles it, throws it to first. Miles will step on the mound. And there are two men down here in the bottom of the third. William Contreras, the brother of Wilson Contreras, he is 0 for 1. Now, we did actually see Wilson Contreras in the Cardinals dugout before the game, and he actually got to say hello and hug his brother, and heartfelt, warming moment. And there's a ball foul, so 2-1 to count. So the Cardinals are on a road game series here. 4 games with the Brewers and 3 games with the Anaheim Angels before returning back to Busch Stadium Thursday for the Red Sox. That's next Thursday, yep. 2-2 the count. Contreras is really protecting the plate here. They're putting a good fight here. Ball taken, so full count, 3-2. The 3-2 count. And struck him out. Got him looking. So that'll end the third inning. Cardinals still up 2-0. We're headed to the top of the fourth. Dylan Carlson, he was 0 for 1 his last time. He grounded out. And takes a strike in the upper part of the zone, 0-1. There's a grounder hit to the shortstopman who will throw it to first. And Carlson will ground out again. He is 0 for 2 now. Alec Burleson, he is 0 for 1. Struck out his last time. He is struggling at the plate. Takes a ball 1-0. His last 9 games, though, he's had 2 home runs, 5 RBIs driven in. Here's a high fly ball in left field, playable, and Burleson will fly out for the second out, so 2 outs. Pedro Pages, the backup catcher for the Cardinals. He's 1 for 1, hit a single last time up, second time through the order here. And the curveball.
One strike.
Missed that. So 0-1. Got him to chase on that sinker, so it's a quick 0-2 here.
Nope, that's away. Oh.
2-2 the count as he looks at a couple balls there. And there's potentially a ball hit to the base. Throw, safe at the plate. Pedro Payes is safe with a base hit into first base. As Bryce Terrain makes a diving stop but is not able to recover. There's a high fly ball left out of play. Michael Ciani, he is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second. Having a really good season for the Cardinals. A swing and a miss there. He's second, batting .400 right now. That's incredible.
One ball, 2 strikes.
All way outside, so 1-2 the count. And Ciani chases on that ball, strikes out. That's through the middle of the fourth. Cardinals stranded runner on a hit. They lead 2-0. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. Willie Adams, he is 1 for 1. He singled in the first. All 1-0. It's a loud contact there, but foul. One and two the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Oh boy, here's a high fly ball. Goodbye. Home run for Willie Adams. Puts the Brewers up on the board with a solo shot. So Bulls within a 1-run game now. The Brewers get aboard here. Bottom of the fourth. Jake Bowers, he is 0 for 1. Grounder, Goldschmidt has it. They'll throw it to Michaelis, who will step on the bag for the first out. Paul Goldschmidt. Nice job with that play there. Weiss Hawkins, he is 1 for 1. Held that one. 0-1 the count.
That's a ball. 1-1.
1-1 delivery. There's a grounder. Ripped through the infield. Base hit for Weiss Hawkins. And the Brewers have a runner aboard here with 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Bryce Terrain, he is 0 for 1. He struck out in the second. Ball outside off the corner, 1-1. Strike right at the knees, 1-2. Two and two. A 2-2 pitch. 3-2, full count. Couldn't get into chase on that. The 3-2 delivery. And there's a fly ball. Just foul. Whew. Could have been trouble there for the Cardinals. That ball was just fouled. Boy, did they get lucky there. Double play ball, potentially. Double play. Nice job to end the inning. Paul Goldschmidt scoops up that ball. He'll throw it to second, throws it to first. Double play. Wow. We're through the fourth. Brewers do pick up a run on a hit, courtesy of the home run. Nolan Arenado, he is 1 for 2. Getting his third time through the order. Diving stop by Bryce Terrain, who will throw it to first, and there's the first out. Nolan Gorman, he is 1 for 2.
Whoa. Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a high fly ball into the gap and caught by Adams there. Brandon Crawford, he is 1 for 2, coming up to bat here with 2 outs. And a swinging miss on that pitch. So the count is 0-1. Single and RBI his last time up.
One.
A wild pitch there. There's a ball well offside the plate. 1-1. Another foul tip. Two and two the count. There's a ball hit to the shortstop, and who will throw it to first. And we're through the top of the fifth, headed to the bottom of the fifth. Brewers, Monstiero, Weimer, and Yelich coming up to bat. Cardinals lead 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Get things set here. Ball 1-0. There's a grounder hit to Arenado, who will throw it to first. And there's the first out. There's Monstiero will ground out. Joey Weimer, he is 0 for 1. He struck out in the second. Takes a strike right at the knees, down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Swinging miss on that. High fly ball. Arenado's underneath it, infield pop, and that's caught for the second out. 2 men are down here. Christian Yelich, he is 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. There's a pop-up infield. Gorman's under it. And he's got it for the out. 1-2-3 inning. Very efficient for Cardinals. We're headed to the top of the sixth. We're set to get underneath way here. Top of the 6th here. Paul Goldschmidt, he is 2 for 2. It's a high fly ball, but foul. Swing and miss on that pitch, inside and out of the zone, though. Cuts him up, so he's down in the hole, 0-2. And base hit for Paul Goldschmidt. That's into the gap. Into right center. He's pulling into second with the double. He's 3 for 3, Paul Goldschmidt, with nobody out. This ball was perfectly placed right into the gap in between center field and right field. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Brewers. That's going to do it for Ashby. New arm coming out for the Brewers. Trevor Miguel. He's pitched 20 games this season. Has a 2 for 2 record with a 1.91 ERA. This is a pretty close game here. The Cardinals lead 2-1. It's set here. And a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
For Matt Carpenter, he's 0 for 2. Rounder, ripped through the infield, base hit. Runner coming home, play at the plate, out is called Goldschmidt. Caught at the plate, out. That was a strike thrown there from right field all the way home. Paul Goldschmidt, just not enough gas to get home. And a play at the plate called out. So 2 out. So 1 out here, runner at first. Dylan Carlson, who is 0 for 2. Here's a high fly ball, well deep, way back. Goodbye, home run, a 2-run bomb for Dylan Carlson. That baby was smoked off the bat, his 2nd home run of the season, and gives the Cardinals a bit of insurance here. They lead 4-1. How about that? Wow, that was absolutely crushed off the bat. A 402-foot home run. And boy, there was just a lot of moments here in that ballpark when that bat was crushed. Alec Burleson, he is 0 for 2. Looks at a strike. 0-1. Here's another high fly ball. Well deep. Way back wall. Looking up. Goodbye. Another home run. Back-to-back home runs for the Cardinals. And it looks like Miguel is injured here, potentially with the Brewers. It says Trevor Miguel is clutching the elbow. Looks like could be soreness. So Miguel is coming out of the game. Colin Reed. New arm for the Brewers. But after a monster home run by Alec Burleson, give the Cardinals a 5-1 lead here. That's their 2nd home run of the inning there. It's back-to-back home runs. Pedro Pages, who's 2 for 2, gets set. Set a ball, 1-0 the count. And a swing and a miss and a pitch up just outside the zone. There's a high fly ball into center field. And caught for the out. So there are 2 outs now. Michael Ciani, he is 0 for 2. He struck out, grounded out his last 2 appearances. Takes a strike at the knees, a 4-seamer. And a foul ball. So now he's 0 for 2 in the count. And a swing miss and struck him out. Ciani goes down swinging. He is 0-3 now. Cardinals pick up 3 runs courtesy of 2 home runs. A 2-run home run by Carlson and a solo home run shot by Alec Burleson. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Miles Michaelis is looking to get his first quality start of the season here. He is 0 for 5. Possibly his first win, too. Foul ball, 0-1. Here's a high fly ball. Burleson ranging over and has got it for the out. 1 away. William Contreras, the brother of Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2. Good setting here. Got Pedro Pages behind the plate. Wilson Contreras is a bit disappointed that couldn't play because of that fractured arm, which it's surgery yesterday and is expected to be out for several weeks. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Wilson Contreras to be back in play until maybe sometime after the All-Star break in either July or August. And a strikeout to William Contreras. Got him looking. That's the 6th strikeout for Miles. That ball was maybe just a bit outside off the zone, but anything close, you notice, has been being ruled a strike. Especially when you're down in the count like that, you got to be protective. 0-1 to Wiley Adams. He is 2 for 2. A home run, a single, and an RBI his last time. There's a pop-up infield. Gorman ranging over. He's got it for the out. Brewers go down for another 1-2-3 inning. Cardinals coming up to bat. We're through the 6th inning. Top of the 7th here. Little action happening in the Cardinals bullpen. Jojo Romero is warming up for the Cardinals. Nolan Arenado, he is 1 for 3. And a high ball, but foul. Down the third base line. That's a fair ball. This could be extra bases. Arenado's on his way to second. Slide, safe. Nice job by Arenado to pick up a double there. That ball was absolutely scorched off the bat. And it was a fair ball down the third base line. So the Cardinals have a runner aboard in scoring position with nobody out. Nolan Gorman, he is 1 for 3. 0-1. And a swinging splitter right off plate there. So now he's down in the hole. 0-2.
the ball.
Ball taken low and outside. Couldn't get him to chase on that. And a swinging miss. Gorman runs the first, and he's out. Brandon Crawford, he is 1 for 3. He had a single and an RBI at his first at bat. Sure could use another one here. And chopped foul on an early swing there. Brandon Crawford is batting .550 with runners in scoring position. I am actually surprised that the Brewers are not going to walk him here. 0-2 in the count.
That's the ball.
And it's a ball just outside. 1-2. There's a ball lifted into the corner. They're in right field. Base hit. He's headed to second. And it's second with a double, an RBI double for Brandon Crawford. And the Cardinals pick up another run and lead 6-1. By the way, the Cardinals scored 6 or more runs. So that means drinks at any participating on the run location are 60 cents tomorrow. Since the Cardinals scored 6 or more runs, drinks are 60 cents at any participating on the run location, courtesy of On the Run. On the Run is a proud sponsor of your St. Louis Cardinals. Top of the 7th here. Paul Goldschmidt. Cardinals lead 6-1. Counts 1-0. And a high but foul ball. Cardinals offense has really come together in this one yet again. And a swinging miss there. Jojo Romero will be the new pitcher for the Cardinals, scheduled to come in.
Oh. 2-2.
2-2 the count. And another foul tip. The 2-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss there by Paul Goldschmidt. So he goes down. Matt Carpenter with 2 outs comes up to bat. He's 1 for 3. There's a runner still at scoring position.
No, that's a ball.
Takes the ball high outside the zone. 1-0.
Oh. 2 balls, no strike.
2-0.
Oh.
That Carpenter is now 3-0 here. Swinging miss there on a splitter inside. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Well, they walk him. And they walked him, and so Carpenter is aboard at first base with a walk. So you have runners at first and second. Carlson's 1 for 3 with a 2-home run in the 6th. Here's a high fly ball into left field. And that's going to do it. Caught for the out. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th. Brandon Crawford with an RBI double gives the Cardinals an extra insurance run, and they lead 6-1. Jojo Romero pitched 6 games. He's got a 1-0 record with 1 hold. The ERA of 4.7. He's getting the task here of getting us to the closing innings of the game. Jake Bowers, he is 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. Strike at the knees, 0-1.
No. 1-1. Two and one.
2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2, as that's called a strike inside the zone. 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. And that's JoJo Romero's first strikeout here to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th. Bryce Hawkins, he's 2 for 2. Takes a strike, 0-1.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike.
1-2 the count.
Ball.
Ball, so 2-2. Struck him out. So there are 2 outs, 2 strikeouts back to back for Romero. Nice job. Bryce Terrain, he is 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out.
Ball, low. Strike. 1-1.
1-1 to count. Strike 2, 1-2. A 1-2 delivery. And a foul tip. Nice job by Crawford there to make the play. 1-2-3 inning. Romero, solid job there. Gets back-to-back strikeouts. We're through the 7th inning, headed to the top of the 8th. Elvis Peguero is now pitching for the Brewers. Pitched 8 games this season. Got an ERA of 5.87. I think he's just damage control at this point. Alec Burleson, he is 1 for 3.
1 ball, no strike.
Tonight's attendance here at the ballpark is 23,477 fans.
Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 the count. Rounder. Diving stop by Terrain. Throw to first. And there's 1 down. Wow, that was one heck of a play by Bryce Terrain there. Pedro Pages, he is 2 for 3 tonight. Here's a high fly ball. And caught for the out in the right field. Michael Ciani, he is 0 for 3. Struck out last time up.
1-1.
A little action happening in the Brewers bullpen. Have a couple pitchers warming up.
Ball 2.
And a ball just outside the corner, so 2-1 the count for Michael Ciani. 2-2 as that pitch was right off the corner there. Close.
Ball 3.
3-2, full count. Nolan Arenado is on deck. A double, single, and 2 runs. There's a high fly ball lifted out to right field, way back. Wall looking up and caught at the warning track. So that's going to do it here for the 7th inning. I'm sorry, the top of the 8th, rather. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Brewers coming up to bat. Jojo Romero still on the mound for the Cardinals. Did a really good job last inning. And there's a ball hit in the right field. That's a base hit for Andrew Monstiero here to lead things off from the bottom of the 8th. A little action happening in the Cardinals bullpen. Cardinals have Andrew Kittredge and Ryan Helsley warming up for the Cardinals. Rounder. Throws it to second, throws it to first. They get the lead runner at second, but not able to get the double play as the speedy Joey Weimer beats the throw. So 1 away. Nicely to get at least the lead runner at second. Christian Yelich, he is 0 for 3. There's a grounder. And out at second, but the runner will advance from first to second. Sal Frelick, he is 1 for 3. He's singled in the first. Here comes the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
And there's a ball, 1-0 the count. Ripped through for a base hit. Runner's coming home. And the Brewers pick up a run on a hit there by Sal Frelick. Makes it a 6-2 ball game. William Contreras. Oh, here's a pitch hit, but foul. Rounder. Romero throws it to first and out is Contreras. That'll end the 8th inning. We're headed to the top of the 9th. Cardinals lead 6-2. Brewers score a run. Nolan Arenado, he is 2 for 4. Here's a high fly ball into center field. Way back at the warning track, and he's got it for the out. So Arenado flies out. Nolan Gorman, he is 1 for 4. He singled, had a run. And a base hit for Nolan Arenado. And a single. That's a single with 1 out. Brandon Crawford, he is 2 for 4. Takes a ball off the corner there, the plate, so 1-0 the count.
Balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now the count. Brandon Crawford's 2 for 4. And struck him out. Crawford chases on that pitch. That's the first strikeout. There are 2 outs now for Paul Goldschmidt as he comes up to bat. 3 for 4, a runner at first. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball ripped into center field, base hit. So runners are aboard at first and second. A quick throw back in. Holds the runners. Matt Carpenter, he is 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Chance for Carpenter to really blow things wide open here for the Cardinals. And another foul tip there, so 0-2 now is the count. There's a pitch getting to center field, and it's caught for the out. We're headed to the bottom of the ninth. Helsley's coming into pitch, 3 outs away from another Redbird winner. Milwaukee Brewers, 4 fifth and 6 hitters coming up to bat. Back right after this. Ryan Helsley, he's pitched 12 games this season. 3 for 4 saves and oppositions. ERA of 2.38. Really throws the heat. This guy, he's really done a great job for the Cardinals as their closer this season. And Helsley's looking to close things out here towards another victory. Ball outside the plate, 1-0. One and one. That's a foul tip by Wiley Adams. Swing and a miss, so 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch. And a ball just outside. And struck him out for the first strikeout of the inning. Ryan Helsley. So there's one down as Jake Bowers, who's 0 for 3, struck out in the 7th. Comes up to bat. And there's a base hit for Jake Bowers as that's ripped into left field. So there's one aboard here with 1 out. Bryce Hawkins, he's 2 for 3.
That's the ball.
Ball off the plate, so 1-0. Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-1 the count. Oh my goodness, a wild pitch. A wild throw. It was an error by Pedro Pages. He tried throwing it to second. An attempt to hold the runner, and that was a wild pitch throw, rather. So runner at second.
That's the ball.
3-1. Helsley's maybe showing signs of struggling out there on the mound. And he walked him. So runners aboard at first and second here, at the bottom of the ninth. Looks like there's going to be a mound visit. I just want to talk this through first and see if they can get Helsley to maybe calm down out there on the mound. So they're going to leave him in. Could be double play ball. Throws it to second. Throws it to first. Cardinals win. Double play. Nice job. That's a Redbird winner. The Cardinals win. Here at American Family Park, game one of this 4-game series. The Cardinals win 6-2. Miles Michaelis picks up his first win of the season. He is now 1 for 5. Our loss goes to Aaron Ashby. Really good day, Cardinals. Productive offense and defense puts it through another win for the Cardinals. That's their 4th win in a row for this franchise, for this team. They're now 2 games over 500. Our player of the game goes to Miles Michaelis. Pitched 6 innings, had 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 earned run. And our loss goes to Aaron Ashby, who pitched 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 strikeouts, and had 2 earned runs. So really good pitching today by Miles Michaelis on the mound. It was a true original Miles Michaelis that we've known and have been authentic with in the scene. So really to see Miles go out there and perform like he it was like a brand new sense of a pitcher, so to speak, rather, with Miles. Very effective in his mechanics and pitching. Didn't really let anything go, that was out the heart of the plate or up where it could be, a home run. So Miles did a great job offensively for the defensively rather for the Cardinals. Cardinals box score. Cardinals scored 6 runs on 15 hits, had 1 error. Milwaukee Brewers had 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. That's your final here at American Family Field. That's going to do it here for game 1 of this 4-game series. Let's go to the pregame for tomorrow. Cardinals now improved to 2 games over 500. So they're on a 4-game winning streak right now for the Cardinals. They're now 1 game back from first place, now 20-18 on the season, just behind the Pirates and Cubs. So really good job, the Cardinals. The franchise is really starting to come together, and we're starting to see productive results. And it's from hard work and training, and from the beginning part of the season, it was kind of a sluggish start. But things are really starting to come together, so from what we're envisioning. Let's take a look at our pregame for tomorrow. Lance Lynn is pitching tomorrow's game for the Cardinals with D.L. Hall, who is 1 for 3 with a 9.85 ERA. Lance Lynn is 5-1 with a 4.35 ERA. It's going to be a great game tomorrow evening. That will be live here on Valley Sports Midwest. The accounts and description of this game may not be rebroadcasted, retransmitted, or redisseminated without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. We appreciate you for joining us. Have a great night.
Luchini pouring from the sky, let's get rich. What? The jiggy Revive the sugar dime, can't quit. What? Now pop the